Hey guys, Muncheez here, and welcome to another solo leveling Arise video. And in this video, I'm going to be going over the patch notes that are for tomorrow, actually. So there are some really good changes that they are making, and the problems that they are aware of, they are changing currently. So big W patch. So let's go over it. So the first big thing is the Workshop of Brilliant Light changes. So they increased the blessings. So if you aren't aware of it, there was a stage that you had to farm over and over and over again to get the blessings that you want. So they are making it so the legendary blessings appear more often and the offensive ones appear more often as well. So better blessings, so you don't have to farm it like 100 times. You probably have to only do it like a few times. Now, there is going to be a large amount of gear coming our way because for players like myself, I'm assuming most people were like me where you were only able to maybe complete 1 or 2 sets of gear with the new level 73 purple gear. But now we are going to be getting 4 pieces every time we clear a stage, and then the last floor actually gives 5 pieces. So we'll be getting, 13 pieces of gear every time we go through the workshop once. So if you're able to full clear it right now, you will be getting a whole bunch of gear. And for those of you guys who are in the Big Kids Club and you're doing normal, you guys are going to get even more. On top of that, you'll be also getting the level 78 legendaries at the earlier floors as well. So to help with this increase in gear, so we're going to be getting a lot of gear coming up. So they're going to increase the amount of artifact enhancement chips we get. So the first thing that they did was the gates. The blue gates are going to have an increased drop rate of artifact enhancement chips. So I don't know about everyone else, but I'm probably going to be farming a lot of blue and yellow gates. And then on top of that, the instance dungeons and the encore missions, so things like Cerberus, Arachnid, Lycans, and Ygritte, they're going to be dropping more gear as well, and they are also going to be dropping artifact chips from them as well. So they're giving us a lot of artifact chips. I think there's going to be I don't know if this is a gold sync strategy, but this is definitely going to eat a lot of gold. So make sure you are very healthy on gold before, as much as you can, before you start upgrading this stuff, because once you start getting all this gear, your gold will start melting away. So don't just farm the blue gates, make sure you throw in some yellows and stuff like that as well. So I want to touch on the 14-day check-in event. So if you own a JIWOO, she is going to have a free weapon on day 7. And on day 14, you will get a free skin for her, and there's a whole bunch of rewards in between, which also includes 30 custom draw pulls. And if you're still coming up, they haven't forgot about you guys, so you guys don't have to suffer as much as we do. So if you're still building your account and you're still like roughly in between chapters 1 to 15, around that range, they're making it a lot easier to complete a lot of the missions, and they're lowering the amount of combat power that you need. And they're just making it easier in general. So they don't really get too in detail for what they're going to do. They even have like this weird note in here saying the balance of the content can be progressed at the corresponding growth level, will be adjusted along with the implementation of the adjustment. So I don't know what they mean by that. All I know is from what I'm reading in here under the story section, they're making it easier for players to progress through the story at the earlier levels, so you don't have to deal with some of like the heartache and pain that we had to do when we were doing it when it first came out. And the good news for everyone is that they're easing the clearing conditions for the battle missions, so they'll make it easier for getting trophies in certain story chapters. So apparently I did a little bit of research. I'm not quite sure what happened. So there was a recharge issue apparently with the Brilliant Light workshop, the raid, and if you didn't get extra recharges this week, they're going to hand the tickets out sequentially afterwards. They said they're going to do some data analysis or something, so find out who didn't get it or something like that, and they're going to give it out sequentially. So I'm taking it like if you didn't get it, you're going to get extra workshop tickets, which is great because this will come with the changes. So you'll also be getting more gear as opposed to the people who already got the extra entries doing it with the lesser drops. So that's good. And then there's some bug fixes. So if anyone hasn't noticed, there's a lot of sounds that are out of sync, but that's fixed, I guess. So on top of all this new level 73 gear, they're also increasing the level 55 gear income we're getting from the instance dungeons and encore missions. So just get ready to stockpile on artifact enhancement chips and gold, because this is going to be a huge sink for those two resources. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything of that nature, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like and sub on the way out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.